Hey guys, what's going on? It's Lark here from Wellington. Holy cow, the Bitcoin markets are just going crazy. We're going to talk a little bit about price news today and just, really give an update on what's going on with the market and, remind you about where to buy it and how to buy it and, just get involved in Bitcoin, whatever you're going to do. So, let's look at the markets today. It's up 17% on the week. We're at 3,339 at the moment, and that's not the 24-hour high. The 24-hour high for Bitcoin. Look at the charts over here. I think we saw 3,000. There we go, 392. Wow. Absolutely wow. $1.25 billion in the 24-hour volume of Bitcoin traded. Out of control. Bitcoin is just going to the moon. Going to the moon. So, if you're not involved yet, if you think it's too late to get involved in Bitcoin, absolutely not. If we look at the 7-day trend on Bitcoin, we all the way back down to $2,700. If you'd bought Bitcoin last week on the 2nd of August, right? After all the drama, you would be making just a crazy amount of money. You would pay $600-700 on your Bitcoin that you bought. If you'd bought 2 weeks ago and the markets were really scared and it was down to $1,800, wow, you would have made even more money. The markets are going crazy, and I really think we're going to see the $5,000 Bitcoin definitely by the end of the year, and potentially even sooner. The sky is absolutely the limit with Bitcoin. The fact that it does have a max supply of 21 million, and that it's going to take, 2140, the year 2140 is when the last Bitcoin is scheduled to be mined. That is out of control. That means that inflation on Bitcoin is very much almost non-existent. The demand is so high for Bitcoin that inflation is not even a concern. Some coins are way overinflated because they dump too many coins on the market. Bitcoin is not one of those coins. Bitcoin is rare. I know it's currently being used as, the main backbone of basically all online transactions in the crypto world, but that's not going to continue forever. Bitcoin will become the gold. It will become the store of value. And to see, some of the predictions that people are talking about, some Wall Street guys are saying, oh, it'll be $3,700 by the end of the day. It's going to be $3,700 by the end of the week, man, or by the end of the month at least. I mean, oh my God, the growth we've seen in Bitcoin is just absolutely out of control. And, we're going to continue to see this growth. This growth is just going through the roof. We are going to see just massive jumps. Like I said, $5,000 Bitcoin by the end of the year seems almost a certainty. And even more than that, I wouldn't be surprised by a $6,000 Bitcoin by the end of the year. If we look at the trend over the past year, let's do the 1 year here. If we look at the trend over the past year, we can see Bitcoin has gone from basically, what are we at today? Today is the 7th of August. Okay, you guys ready for this? 7th of August last year. 560, $600, let's say. So we've gone from 600 to 3,400. Huge numbers. If we see the same kind of growth by this time next year, then we're going to have a $15,000 Bitcoin. And I would not be surprised. It is growing historically about 5 times per year. Unbelievable growth. Unbelievable growth. So Bitcoin is definitely the king of coins. It is here to stay. Bitcoin Cash has seen a little jump back on the market today. It's not the Bitcoin Cash is a worthless coin by any means. It's still, holding spot number 4 ahead of a lot of other really promising coins. And it's at 346 and it's seen a massive jump in the past 24 hours, 65% almost, which is nothing to be laughed at or, discounted by any means. But Bitcoin remains the king. There's nothing else that even comes close to these kind of prices or this kind of just steady forward movement. And so, you got to ask yourself, what are you doing to get your Bitcoin? Have you got Bitcoin? Is it coming in? How you doing it? So, you guys got to get involved. There's a few easy ways. If you're already getting your Bitcoin and you know what you're doing, If you're not already getting your Bitcoin and you want to get involved, there's some really, really good ways to get involved. It's super easy. A lot of these guys just take cards, so you don't even have to go through all the drama of going to the bank and sending a wire transfer of US dollars to some exchange. You just pay with your card and start getting Bitcoin. The easiest, quickest ways to get Bitcoin are just go to an exchange. You can go to cex.io, buy Bitcoin with your card. You do have to go through a verification process. Everyone's going to ask for a verification process except for the cloud mining companies because they're different. You're buying a service, not buying coin necessarily. So you can come over here to cex.io and just, boom, do the verification process, pay the money, get your Bitcoin, and hold on to it. You got to hold on to your Bitcoin. Don't sell it after a month after you make $50. Say, oh, great, I invested $2,000 and I made $50. No way, man. No way. You got to hold on to your Bitcoin. Hold on to it for a year at least and then sell it if you want to take some profit out of it. Maybe sell a little bit and hold on to the rest. You've got to hold on to this stuff, but you got to get it. You got to get involved. You can go over to Coinmama. Their rates are a little bit higher, but they're really easy to work with as well. Just register your card and buy. I think you can actually buy under $150 or $160. Any amount less than that, you don't actually have to get your card verified for. You just come over and buy $100 worth of Bitcoin like that, which is really easy. So again, you can come here. Really easy. The rates are a little bit high. Like Coinmama is kind of like an online ATM. Yeah, they do charge a kind of a higher fee, but they're really easy and pretty quick to work with. So they're really good for that. And hey, look, everyone's talking about cloud mining. Cloud mining's easy. It's fun. It's pretty low cost and actually really high return. If you were to go and buy, let's say, what's 0.1 Bitcoin? Let's see here. 0.1 Bitcoin is currently $365. Wow. So if you want to buy 0.1 Bitcoin, that's what it's going to cost you. Again, these guys have a bit of a markup as well, but so if you were to go and get a terahash of cloud mining power, it would cost you $150. And a terahash of cloud mining power is going to get you about probably 0.75 Bitcoin, 0.8 Bitcoin by this time next year. So you won't physically be holding onto your Bitcoin right now, but you'll be generating Bitcoin every day. And if you just leave it sit in that account and you wait for it and you go next year and you cash that out, it's much bigger potential of gains actually with cloud mining, but you just have to wait. You just have to wait. So you can get a terahash over here on Genesis Mining for $150. They've been having a little bit of drama recently, but they are paying out again, and so the drama seems to mostly be finished at this point. So still a really good investment over here on Genesis Mining. I'm quite a big fan of Hashflare. Hashflare's got a really good program. They do, here we go, $120 for a terahash, but their fees are slightly higher. You got to do have to account for that, but their just base rate is actually a bit cheaper. So Hashflare is a great company as well. Really consistent and no BS with their payouts over here. So cloud mining, definitely profitable, definitely get really good returns. Or if you just want to go and buy the Bitcoin and just not think about, I'm going to cloud mine and all this stuff and just buy the Bitcoin and put it in a wallet and hold it, really good strategy too. You can do it on cex.io or Coinmama, really easy to work with too. But the key thing, guys, no matter what you do, no matter where you get your Bitcoin, no matter what your strategy for getting Bitcoin is, get involved. Don't let this pass you by. In a year's time, everyone's going to be saying, man, you remember when Bitcoin was $3,000 a coin last year? Yeah, it was crazy. I wish I'd bought some. That same conversation people have nowadays about the $3 Bitcoin, right? The $3 Bitcoin's never coming back, right? Nor is the $3,000 Bitcoin. Well, over the next few months, we'll probably see some ups and downs. You'll be able to pick up Bitcoin for under $3,000 again. I'd be surprised if you couldn't, but you might not be able to. Even if you buy today at, the highest rate it's ever been at, you are going to profit. It is going to be massive profits because by this time next year, if you're disciplined and you hold your coins, don't sell them as soon as the market drops by 2% or 10% or 20%. You got to hold on. If you hold on to your coins, you will profit. If you sell your coins, you will lose. You have to wait until they at least double in value. And then you can think about selling if you want. But really, get involved, guys. That's all I got to say. Crypto markets are fun. They're a good time, but it doesn't have to be complicated. You can just buy Bitcoin and enjoy your life. Make great profits. Anyway, I've got links to all the sites I recommended down below in the comment section, so you can click on any of those if you want to go and go ahead and get through and check out some of these sites. Get signed up for their services. Really helps me out a lot. You can use my code over on Genesis Mining for your 3% discount, for example, or you can sign up at Hashflare if you're not mining with them yet, or either of the sites if you just want to go straight buy Bitcoin. Either way, get involved, guys. That's all from the Crypto Lark for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Long live the blockchain, and get involved. We'll see you next time.